So I already know people that see me make this video, specifically people that kind of hung out with me in Tallahassee, they're going to be like, Brady, of all people in the world, why are you making this video? But just because I have a personal experience doesn't mean my experience outweighs the reality of the world. And with that being said, I perfectly understand why the majority of men have figured out that the club is a complete waste of time for them. Not only is the club a complete waste of time for you when it comes to talking to females, but it's also a financial death trap and a fucking physical death trap. Most of the time you go into the club, you're gonna wake up with a bad hangover, you're gonna wake up with a medical bill, or you're gonna wake up in a jail cell. And that's literally the storyline for most dudes that go to the club. The females there, they don't count for real. The females at the club are equivalent to NPCs in a Grand Theft Auto game. You can't really communicate with them. You really can't get into their world because a lot of females aren't going to be talking to dudes. They already go there with their collective group of friends, and if they do talk to you, they're just using you to either get something out of it, like a drink, or they're just using you to affirm their validation. That's literally the purposes of females at the club. Not even just them not counting for real, like you don't count for real. Your purpose of being there is to spend the money. Their purposes of being there is to make sure you spend the money. That's why a lot of times they let them get in for free. Another thing that completely and totally ruined the club is feminism. What is the purpose of a man going to a club when the majority of females don't find most men attractive, when the majority of females think men are predators, and when the majority of females have a total disdain towards men because of the feminism stuff that has created this illusion to them that they would rather be in a forest with a bear than a man? Why in the fuck? Like, this is actually happening. Like, this has been a big thing where females are saying that they would rather be in a forest with a bear than a man. So if I'm going to the club with a person that would rather be in the forest with a beast than a human being, I'm just putting myself in a compromising situation. Overall, I understand, man. I get it. Like, it's no purpose in going anymore. The music is not even really good in the clubs anymore. The bartenders in the club, they're totally disrespectful. But to be honest with you, the most people that go to the clubs nowadays are people that have an empty void inside of them, and they're just trying to find some kind of purpose because they don't really find meaning in anything. So they just go to the club endlessly to fill that void in their life. But tell me what y'all think. I want to hear the man and female perspective. Tell me about the females that actually want men to go back to the clubs and want men to have a good time. Tell me as a man why you stopped going to the club personally. What was your personal experience? What was your defining moment of, damn, yeah, I'm never going to this place again? Let me know in the comment section.